How's it going, everyone? Corey Vincent here with Energy Esports, and I'm joined by iRaffer today. How you doing, iRaffer?
I'm doing well, Corey.
We have a big announcement coming out of Energy SMITE. It looks like we're going to be taking Dimi, and he's going to be moving to a different role in the team, uh, and we're picking up a new player. And I know sounded like you guys were trolling online. Was that part of the whole mystique? What was going on?
I mean, I technically was waiting for my takeaway. There wasn't a delay, so yeah, I guess I guess I was trolling. But yeah, Dimi will be taking a different approach on the team as a different role. And I feel like that's gonna really benefit us, you know. But yeah, you've heard correct. We are picking someone else up for the solo lane.
So, Demi's going to be taking a spot out of the solo lane, and we are adding a new guy named ManiaKK. Tell us about ManiaKK. How did he come into the fold? What do you guys know of him?
I've known Maniac for a long time now. I think Emil's known him a lot longer than me too. And we after Worlds, when Dimi was struggling to put a lot of time into the game, we was going to approach Maniac before he was even on Obey. So we was going to approach him a lot before, but he joined Obey, and we were happy for him. He's like one of the boys, one of the badasses in Smite. I like the guy. Like, if someone's going to talk shit on stage, it's going to be him. He really knows how to get into people's heads, and I think that personality just is better suited in our team. Obey a really strong team, but we really wanted Maniac because he's so he's so special the way he plays. His mechanics are perfect. He's really aggressive. He has a nice god build too, so he's gonna fit right in with the team.
As far as playstyle goes, that's where I wanted to go next. How do you see his playstyle differing from Demi, and how do you see it, adding to the team you guys have and taking you to a third world championship?
I don't think it's just playstyle. I think what like the three different elements of it. Like, one would be just his confidence. He's so confident in how he plays. He knows what he can do, and he's not afraid to tell people what he's going to do. So I think he's really gonna give Kenneth a good run for his money and make Kenneth's job a lot hard, like a lot easier. Sorry. So that is really going to benefit us on the solo side of the map. His god pool's really nice too, all aggressive gods, and his mechanics. I know this from scrimming against him. He doesn't miss anything. Like it's so infuriating to be on 1 HP because you know he's gonna hit everything and you can't juke him. So to have that on my side now is definitely a relief.
So I mean, everybody we love Demi. I love Demi to death. He's such a great guy. And so, what do you see his role with the team moving forward, and how did everything go? Is Demi okay?
We're definitely happy to like forward him to other teams, refer him as like a really good player, which he is. He just struggled on putting time into Smite, and we feel like there'd be just the perfect amount of time to be a coach for us. So that's why we've offered him the coach spot because we don't want to get rid of him. He's such a nice guy. He has heart for the game, but there's other stuff that he finds more important than Smite, which is definitely something I agree with. Like if he really wants to do well in school and he has to put all the time into that, then he should do that. And that's why we made this decision. It wasn't rational. Like we've been thinking this for a long time, and it was just a matter of time. And from the performance in Valencia, it was just the rock, getting pushed over. We had to do something about it because it's the last fall now. We really need to win this to win Worlds.
You guys, one of your people perceived as a huge advantage was the fact that your guys' team has been like one of the longest running consistent rosters. Like you guys have never had a swap since you guys were winning all these championships, and then now coming into the last split, heading into Worlds, people I'm sure are concerned do you guys have enough time to gel and scrim and get together and cohesive going into this last split to where people aren't going to be thinking, oh, they didn't have enough time together, that's why this or that?
I feel like that isn't a downfall. Like sure, it's always better to have a team that's been together and has that synergy. But Maniac is just honestly a strong player. He's used to all our play styles. He plays exactly the same way. I feel like if it was the other way around, if we're replacing Maniac for Dimi, it would be harder because he wouldn't have as much time and his play style is completely different in a sense. But with Maniac, the transition is going to be really smooth, and I'm nothing but confident in the guy.
You know, ManiaKK, you said, was with Obey, and they won the spring split. They won Masters 2017 and pulled second, here at the EUSPL summer split. No offense, but you guys have not been performing as well. He's been on a team that's performing very well. Why would he switch to Energy?
As I said earlier in the other question, he's been like a brother to us. He knows us really well. We honestly wanted to pick him up a long time ago, but we had to give Dimi a chance. We had to tell him what's up. We had to say you have to put more time in, but he struggled. I keep going on about the same thing, but it's really the main concern that we had. And ManiaKK, he like loves our team, and we just he knows we have the potential to win a third, and I think that's why he's made the switch. Like he was really happy with his current team too, but I think he felt like if he joined ours, it would be like the strongest team in Europe, because like Dignitas are also a very strong team too, and you have Rival as well. So he's just trying to make the small exchange just to give us the extra edge.
One of the things that people think about is that people who win and they win and they win, they get complacent and they don't care as much. But after hanging out with you guys in Valencia, and you particularly seeing how the loss really was kind of an emotional thing for you, like was hugely like powerful, because it means that you guys aren't complacent at the top. You guys want to be the best, and I think that's super admirable. Do you guys have that fire? Are you guys confident? And here's the deal. I follow you on Twitter pretty closely. We're boys, and I saw something about like you would shave your head if you won Worlds, and then at the end of the video you're like, no, we're not winning that shit. And I know you like to joke and stuff, but like, how do you feel? Do you still feel like you guys are old and washed up, or do you guys truly feel that you can take this next championship?
So that joke about shaving my head, that's gonna go through. If we win, then I'll have to go through with it. I made a promise. So, but in regards to me saying we're not winning that shit, like we are. You know me. I troll. I've literally trolled about everything in SMITE. It's just my personality, and it is like a morale pickup for everyone, because I was down. I feel like people were complacent, same like myself. I was in ways, but I really wanted to win. And I feel like with the pickup of ManiaKK, everyone feels like the same way now. I know everyone does. I can hear it, like people's tones. And they're really confident. Like Worlds is just a little stretch now, but we can do this. I know we can.
And this is super cosmetic and doesn't really matter for anything, but how does this affect going into the Energy Invitational? Is Dimi still a part of that, or is the change happening immediately and ManiaKK's taking the spot?
So Dimi will be taking the spot at the Energy Invitational, because he earned it. He won Worlds with us. Can't take that away from him. And it would be down for him. I don't even know any of the rules, but I would have gave it Dimi regardless.
Well, that's it. I hope you guys are excited as I am about the last split coming up for the SMITE team. I fully believe that these guys are going to win that third championship, and I can't wait to be there to see it all happen. And if you guys are a fan of SMITE, whether you like these guys or you hate them, you're going to have to deal with the 3-time world champions. Raffer, do you have anything final to say to the SMITE community as a whole?
My main shout out would be to Energy for supporting us in this like transition. It's so nice of them. And a shout out to ManiaKK, of course. He gets a special one. And a shout out to my team for picking up recently so well after the loss, because it's definitely what we needed. And also shout out to the fans too. I love you guys.
All right, everyone. As always, if you want to follow Energy to be up to date with all of these changes with the orgs and stay up to date with tournaments and all of our players and friends and teams and fans, follow us on Energy's Twitter @NRGGG.